I've had 2 babies, I've been pregnant, I've taken pregnancy tests, I get it. Tony Evers, I'm not a biologist, but Tony Evers, I'm pretty sure, cannot say the same thing. And if that is the case, then I'm going to be the only one who can speak with empathy and compassion on this. And there are going to be women who are scared right now, and I get that. But we need to make sure that they are reassured that they will be surrounded with the resources they need and the compassion they need in order to make the best decisions for their lives. We need to make sure that our foster care system and our adoption systems are right and, reformed to facilitate these things. But at the same time, this is our chance to dispel those horrible anti-feminist myths the Democrats have been trying to push on me and my daughters for years. That you need to somehow choose between having a baby and being successful in life. Like, you need to pick one if you're a woman. I didn't need to pick. I've been doing both, and I'm fine. I bet you lots of women in this room have done both. Look at Lindsay. She's doing just fine. She's bouncing the baby, and she's living life. Democrats have been trying to make women pick, and it's just downright wrong. And I think this is our moment to call them out on lying to women, and we're going to.
Last question.
Yeah.
I don't think our governor that we have now know which end of the deer the horns are going on.
I think you're probably right.
Yeah, and at one time, the goal in Wisconsin was to set a goal for bulls of 350.
Yes.
Okay. This has been going on and on and on. He cancels hunts.
Yeah.
He changes dates.
Yeah.
These guys get ready to go, and all of a sudden, he changes his mind. He leaned a lot toward what you say the whiners about we should have like 2,000 or 3,000 wolves. So you have the love wolves. But the 709,000 deer hunters that bought licenses last year don't like wolves. They don't like maintaining places up north, year-round, paying taxes, not being able to hunt or see deer. That's important. If there's never been a problem with the deer herd until the government got involved. And mostly it's wishy-washy governors that do that. Scott Walker was a little better. I mean, this is a step up from what we had before that. But I'm just hoping that your staff tickles on that subject a little bit.
Yeah.
And I know you can't please everybody, but this problem has been ongoing.
I agree. So let me reassure you, I am a sportsman and come from a sporting family. You can now catch my husband Joel, instead of hosting Kill It, Clean It, Cook It, on the Foul Life on the Outdoor Network. He made his debut last week. So I can promise you, as the endorsed candidate of the Wisconsin Bear Hunters Association, and the endorsed candidate of the Wisconsin Firearm Owners Association, and A-rated with the NRA, who would never lie about an NRA endorsement, that I got your back. We will use our Wisconsin DC office right away to lobby for the delisting of the gray wolf, because you know who else doesn't like the gray wolf? Pet owners and farmers and people like me who know that this is damaging not only our organic hunting, but also our hunting tourism. There are 600,000 people who go into the woods on gun deer opener, and we got to make sure that they're actually seeing high quality deer. We were once like the destination, Buffalo, Trempealeau County, but it's not only that. It's not only delisting the gray wolf. It is also just doing good, smart sporting policy over at the Department of Natural Resources. And right now, you got people who just spend all of their time pandering in an anti-science manner, by the way. So we're gonna straighten out our gray wolf. We're gonna fight like mad in order to get a gray wolf hunt restored in Wisconsin. We're gonna allow bear hunting in the central regions with hounds. We're gonna make our turkey zones more understandable, because right now they're completely complicated. We're going to make sure that you can use your mentor hunt as your hunter safety final test. Just simplifying the ability to get out into the great outdoors and enjoy Wisconsin's sporting heritage again. And I also support the Hunter Nation bill to strip away 3 DNR rules for every new one that is passed, because the DNR has just lost its mind. And we're going to appoint somebody who actually gets it as the secretary of the Department of Natural Resources. And as long as I'm on a screed about the DNR, right now the DNR under Tony Evers is just sitting on the Line 5 permit. The secretary has the ability to sign off on it right now. This is something that, if you guys are on a propane tank like me, and there are a lot of people in the state who still are, this is something that jeopardizes our energy infrastructure, and they're just sitting on it so that they can pander to people on the far fringes of their own political party. And Gretchen Whitmer, the governor of Michigan, and J.B. Pritzker, who's practically funding Tony Evers' campaign, funneling money through the Democrat Party of Wisconsin. No more pandering to other people. Let's put Wisconsin first.
Right.
Let's make sure that we actually have energy security where we can make those decisions on our own. And let's put actual science-based decision makers in positions of power, as opposed to people who just love and embrace partisan politics. We've got to make sure that government works, as opposed to just grows into a steamroller to steamroll your individual rights and liberties. So let's go.
Every year they have you make out a pamphlet. At the end of the season, how many days did you hunt? How many hours did you put
I know.
woods? And how many deer did you see?
I know.
Well, if they've been reading this or looking at this the last 5-6 years, they're not really telling you the truth. You're not telling the actual facts. So these people that quit hunting up north, it's killing the north. Right now it's fun to go up there and maybe go boating if you can get your boat in water, because there's so many people, or fish. But the biggest thing that Wisconsin was based on was their hunting. And their big deer.
Well, I agree. Well, and it's not just deer. I mean, you remember that we introduced elk, and so we spent a good amount of time and dough on introducing elk up north. Well, if you got the gray wolf as your predator for all of those baby elk out there, and elk are stupid, and so they'll just go and they'll stand on the road because the road is warm, and in the middle of winter and transition seasons, they'll just go stand there. And so they're sitting ducks, and if you've got a gray wolf population that is absolutely off the chain, then you are inviting trouble.
Right.
So I'm on your side. Thank you guys. I need your votes August 9th. Tell all